All right, it's the new year. I didn't record anything yesterday because Sundays are difficult for me to record because I work all day and then I get home in the evening and I don't want to do anything. But this year, hopefully that changed. I'm out doing one of my resolutions for this year. I'm out for a run. I want to get in shape this year. That's the big goal for the year, or one of the two big goals for the year. The other big goal is to get a new job, so that will be interesting. I have recorded previous week's entries, but I've lost my camera and nothing really happened anyway, so I'm just gonna purge all of that again and just start anew with this year. So that is the plan, although I would like to try and find my camera today. That's my goal for today, is to find a camera and come up with all the resolutions for this year. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this jog. Then I gotta go and get breakfast for the family. We're getting some special breakfast because we all have the day off, which is rare. And then I'll get started. Is that a real bird? No, I think it's a sculpture. So work accidentally scheduled me. So I went to work today, even though I wasn't supposed to. I just got back home and now I am gonna go work out at my mom's place and also do some work on the house because I'm helping them remodel their house. So I'm bringing some of my tools with me. Alrighty. Cool. All right. So yeah, I still haven't found my camera yet because I haven't had time to look for it. I should still have time to do everything I want to do tonight. Depending upon how early I wake up tomorrow, I might still be able to go for a run. So I want to establish what I want to do tonight. I want to work out. I want to find my vlogging camera, which has been misplaced by me. Want to edit the vlog footage I have tonight, which is a significantly shorter process when working with DaVinci, because DaVinci, I don't need to convert the files to MP4 with DaVinci. DaVinci just works with .mov natively. And then I want to edit the workbench video because I'm all done shooting all the footage for the workbench video. At some point soon, I'm gonna have to take apart my computer again to get the SSD that has Garry's Mod on it working, because I need Garry's Mod for the workbench video, but I don't need it right away. So yeah, that's the plan. So it is late, and I was not able to work on editing just because I was busy, but I should be able to work on editing tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'm planning to try and get up early enough to go for a run like I did today because it was really nice. So I'm going to attempt to do that tomorrow. Right now, what I'm going to do instead of edit is open up this computer, clean it, and see if I can rewire the SSD so it starts working again, because I need the SSD to work to edit anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that. Of course, the first step of cleaning my computer is unplugging everything, which is not gonna be fun. I haven't cleaned the inside of this thing in like a year and a half. You should clean it more often than that if you have a computer. As you can see with how messy it is, and yep, of course you want to go up here, don't you, little guy? All right, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna get the dust out of the system. And while most of you probably have used canned air before, I got an electronic blower because it's more powerful and I use up less cans of air that way. And I found that I use canned air a lot, so. The SSD that I need to plug in is this top one right here, which has come unplugged. Or like I just forgot to plug it in when I
reinstalled it, and it looks like this one also fell out. So I'm gonna root this guy underneath here. Okay, that's in. All right, now I need to shove in the power cable. As you can see, my cable management is absolutely atrocious in this poor thing. In there. Okay, I think that's it. That's everything plugged in. Now, where did my rag go? I had my rag out, my dusting rag. And so now I'm going to demonstrate why I put this little TV here. I'm going to plug the computer in, which I have just finished putting back together. I'm going to plug it into the TV to see if it's detecting all the drives. All right, moment of truth. It's turning on. Man, the viewing angle on this TV is terrible. It's not seeming to detect the fourth drive. It's detecting my boot drive, my game drive, and my cache drive, which cache. All right, see, that's why I checked it before committing to putting it back and plugging everything in. All right, so it was the wrong drive. So it was actually not the top drive, it was the bottom drive that wasn't plugged in. It just wasn't plugged in all the way. So now I've plugged it in all the way, waiting for it to boot. It's powered on. It's taking a while to boot, so hopefully that means that something's going on. We'll see. I'm gonna go get a drink while I wait for this. It'll help me fall asleep. Well, I can come to the conclusion that drive is completely dead and unsalvageable because my computer everything stops working when I plug it in. Thankfully, oh wait, hold on, it might be salvageable. The drive is definitely not working, but it might be salvageable. I would like to get the data off of it if possible. However, it may not be. Yep. The drive's just dead, which is really frustrating because it's actually the second highest quality, highest end drive in my system that died. Whereas the really cheap SSD is still working. Now my premium SSD is also still working, but that's a Samsung NVMe, so I'm not too worried about that. But this was a Samsung SSD. It's supposed to be like really good, and it died. Oh well. I can easily recover most of what was on there. And I can, it's not a huge deal. And yeah, I guess it's time to move on. Time to move on from Gary's Mod. Move on to SFM and Unreal. I would like to get SFM2, but if I can only get access to SFM2 if I get Half-Life Alyx, and I don't have a VR headset, so would it be worth buying? I have SFM1. I'll have to look into it. I guess I can use the Workbench video as an excuse to learn either one. We'll see. Okay. Figured it was time that I recorded a video from my car just to play into the whole YouTube thing.
What?
It is about 6:20 in the morning. I'm about halfway through my run, or brisk walk. When do you get good at running? When does this become pleasant? Because I hate it. I'm out for my brisk walk/run right now. A little later in the day because I don't have work today and I wanted to bring my son to the bus stop myself today. I'm so out of shape.
I still haven't found my vlogging camera, so I'm using my new phone, actually. Just got a new phone, which is nice. I have to edit the vlog this week. I have to edit this week's vlog this week. I also have to edit, or today, I also have to edit the workbench video, which I'm probably gonna start working on right when I get home after going to get some breakfast from somewhere. All right, I've had my breakfast. It's time for me to put my computer from my workbench back under my desk and get started on editing the workbench video. I'm gonna edit the vlog later tonight, but the workbench video is more important, so I'm gonna edit that. First video of the main channel of the year. I'm gonna try and get a video out in the main channel every month. That's gonna be the goal for this year. That's gonna be the goal, because one of my New Year's resolutions is release more videos on YouTube. So I just finished working out at Mom's house. Were you here with me, Carmelo?
Yes.
Did you work out with me?
Yes.
Yeah, he did a good job. Now we're getting ready to go home. You're gonna have pasta for dinner, right, Carmelo?
I'm just gonna have pasta.
Okay, alrighty. Today was a good day. I got a lot done. I still have a lot to do, so looking forward to that. It's always nice when you can see the moon in the morning. Of course, y'all can't see it too well because the camera undoes the optical illusion that happens when you look at it at this time. It looks huge. On the camera, it looks normal size. So, but yeah, another day, another run. I found my vlogging camera, but I didn't take it with me for this run because I just found it. I wanted to keep it at home so I don't lose it again. Alrighty. But I lost my wallet, so now I gotta find that. Funny how the universe is like, okay, well, here's your camera, but now you can't find your wallet. Making headway with the rough cut. I haven't worked on it a ton, but I'm getting there. I'm a bit slow at editing because I'm a little out of practice for editing for like real content. I'm editing in parts and batches because there's different parts to this one video. And so every time I'm done with a part, I take a quick break. And my quick break right now is to do the dishes. So that's what I'm gonna do for the next probably 10 minutes. Get these dishes done, and it's back to work. Back to the grindstone. Isn't that right, Carmelo?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so far I've been making slow, but still progress. If I really push it, I think I might be able to actually finish the main edit today, like the without the animations and all of that. My personal deadline for this video is the 14th. I ideally would be posting 2 videos a month to the main channel, but my goal for this year is 1 video a month to the main channel. So yeah, so my deadline for this video is the 14th, which is next week and next Saturday. So I want to try and get that done. I have another video in the queue that I also might be able to finish by then because there's not a lot of complicated stuff to do. I think next month I want to shoot a recipe review video. Who knows? Having myself some leftovers for lunch. This is rosé pasta that the spouse made. It's very, very yummy. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish it off. And for dinner today, which I have to pick up ingredients for after dropping off my son at my in-laws because he's visiting them. I'm gonna be making salmon. I'm gonna be making some salmon with martinis. That is the plan. With green beans too. Sol specifically said that they wanted green beans. I have to see if we have green beans in the freezer. All right, Carmelo, safety check.
Okay.
Are you buckled?
Yes.
Am I buckled?
Yes.
Is it safe for us to go?
Yes.
Okay, then let's go.
I can't see. Yeah, I see you.
Alrighty, and just dropped off my son. So now I have to head back, continue editing for a couple hours, and then I gotta go grocery shopping to get special dinner tonight. I'm making salmon. Alrighty, a little change of plan. I decided to stop by Whole Foods to pick up the salmon. Fun little life hack. Whole Foods, while expensive for just about everything, actually has really good prices on high quality cuts of meat, whether fish or steak or just any kind of meat in general. Anything that was once an animal with a heart and blood, Whole Foods actually has really good prices on for the quality of cut that you're getting. Everything else that Whole Foods sells is super overpriced, even after the Amazon takeover. Because when Amazon took over, the first thing that they did was cut all the prices like in half. And so it is a lot cheaper than it once was, but it's still quite expensive, let me tell you. Alrighty. I have every intention of exiting that way, because that gets me closer to the road that I need to get on. Drive. Is there anybody behind me? No. I decided to experiment to see how recording with a video and talking to a camera affects my driving. You know, that's just a brilliant idea by me, right? I'm trying to wait for the pedestrian traffic to clear up as well as the car traffic to clear up, because I want to go out the exit in front of me, because that puts me right on the road that I need to get home. I do want to... Jesus Christ. What is wrong with people? Do they just not look? Do they just not look before they go? This big old truck nearly hit this poor person in a tiny, tiny car because they weren't paying attention. I hate driving. I hate driving. There are long periods of when I'm in the car and I would like to record. The only thing though is that if I want to record in the car, it's gonna have to be, I'm gonna have to get like a little mount for my camera because I need my phone for navigation. I am planning on putting in a computer unit into this car with a 360 camera and everything, and I think the unit I'm interested in does come with GPS, but it would end up way too low in the car for me to be able to look at the GPS without taking my eyes off the road. So I'm going to avoid using the GPS on the actual unit. It's probably not going to be much better than a dedicated GPS anyway, which I'm thinking of just getting and putting where my phone is right now. And then I'll get a little mount for like a camera or something, probably around here. I do pretty much always drive with my sunglasses on because I'm very sensitive to sunlight. It hurts my eyes, makes it hard to see, so the sunglasses help a lot with that. Alrighty, now I'm gonna go to the fridge, see if I have any frozen green beans or not. If I don't, I'm headed to a different grocery store where the green beans are much cheaper and get them from there. I'm probably not going to make a huge habit of recording while in the car, because there are tests have been done and it has proven to show that talking to a camera while in the car does impair your driving a little bit. So it's probably not going to be a common occurrence for me to record in the car while I'm driving. I'm probably going to record in the physical car when I'm standing still. Yeah, no, dude, you don't get to go. I'm in the straightaway. You are entering traffic. Sorry. Yeah, no. I have lots of things about driving. I hate driving so much, and that leads me to have many opinions about driving and drivers. I'm not the best at parking. So I like to be extra careful and extra sure that I'm giving both sides of the car plenty of room for people to get in and out of their cars. I don't know if I'm the only one that does it. Why does this keep falling? Oh, because the plastic is broken. that would explain it. I will switch to one of my, I'll make this my spare key. I have 2 other spare keys for this car, so I'm gonna look here. Boop. I have 2 other spare keys for this car, so I'll make this my spare to my spare key. Make one of my car the keys that doesn't have the broken plastic, my primary key. This plastic's super fucking old, so I'm not surprised. This is an old car. Alrighty. Let's get back to it.
Trying to get the laundry ready to go to the laundry room, and he decides he wants to be all snuggly and cute, and now I can't get anything done. I'm trapped because I am. God, look at my hairline. Recession. The Great Recession. Well, what are you gonna do? If I start, like, actually going bald, I'm just gonna shave it all off. Too much to deal with.
Oh, salmon dinner, salmon for dinner, mashed potatoes, and by request of the spouse, tater tots, and some green beans. All cooking at the same time. I'll be shocked if everything turns out good.
It is 10:30. Or no, 11:15. And I have laundry in the dryer. And the last thing I want to do is go outside to get the laundry. I still have to finish editing the vlog. I still have to finish editing the workbench video, which I'm making good progress on. I just need to figure out what I'm stuck on this one part because I need to figure out what I want to say next and then edit it. But I gotta get the laundry. I gotta get the laundry back. I gotta get the laundry back.
It is truly amazing how much easier it is to edit on DaVinci Resolve than Premiere, because I'm editing the vlog on DaVinci Resolve now, but I'm still editing the workbench video in Premiere to kind of be like the last video I make on Premiere. I think it's appropriate, right? Anyways, I've edited the entire vlog except for today's footage, because I still have to wait for Google Photos to back up the last few clips to download before I can actually put them in the edit. The really nice thing about DaVinci Resolve is that it supports .mov natively, and since I use an iPhone, all the videos are in .mov. So I just can, once it's downloaded, I can just put it into the edit. Unlike with Premiere, which I have to convert the videos from .mov to .mp4, and that can take forever because iPhone videos aren't very well made.